Yo, yo, what's the dealio? What's good, YouTube family? Man, come on now. I gotta get it together. And it must not want me on video because I tried to come on video. I like the little effects that they have, the options that they have, but it turned the video off. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a dark moment. It's a dark moment for somebody. It's a dark moment for some people. You feel me? They just really living out their dark side, you know? And I'm just calling you to Jesus. This a come to Jesus moment. This a come to Jesus moment. But I got a message for you though, family. Whoever this is, you could be going through something dark. You could be going through, you know what I'm saying, a lot of spiritual warfare, so they say, or you know what I'm saying, getting to know yourself is what I say, because at the end of the day, if there is a lot going on around you, then all you got to do is step back and focus on you, family. That's all. That's all you being called to do is say, hey, how do I fit into this? How do I fit in this? People probably keep trying to pull you in lustful situations and stuff. And you like, man, listen, I already know who I am. You ain't, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at people like I would not touch you with a 10-foot pole. God didn't already put that on me. He didn't already gave me that discernment and that, and uplifted me to where I see the truth. I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? You so protected, family. I don't know if I'm talking to a masculine or a feminine, but you know, you could be in a soft era right now. Like I said, just getting to know yourself. Beautiful Black History Month. You could be, you know, a woman of color or a beautiful woman or whatever the case may be, but you know, it's a lot of coldness around you. It could be winter where you are as well, or it could just feel cold. It could feel cold. The people around you could be cold, or you could feel like you're just in the cold. Like it's just you on the scene. It's just you on the scene. And with that being said, it's your time. It's your protection. You being protected. Harm is being prevented from you. Like it's divine intervention. God is intervening on your behalf. You know this, family. You know. You already know what's going on. But somebody want to make you feel like or make you or want to make it seem like you blinded to something. You know what I'm saying? They looking for info, ain't found nothing. They looking for info when you ain't found nothing. So they making up stuff. You feel me? And it's sad because you like, bro, this is weird. Like, this is crazy. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be in people's business like this. You get on up in here. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Chosen for the Struggle. I'm gonna help get you out this darkness, family. You feel me? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share, subscribe. Welcome in. I got a message for somebody. I feel a feminine energy, or somebody that's in their feminine energy. You could be a male, but you very protected right now. The angels is all over you. God got his angels all over you. You know what I'm saying? They protecting you from harm, protecting you from whatever type of pain or whatever type of confusion or whatever darkness that could be around you. You the light. You shining. You shining your way through, you feel me, the situation, but you can't help but to notice, like, damn, before I walked up, it was dark over there. I had to walk up and show my smile. You know what I'm saying? You like, I had to walk up and show my smile. And now everybody's enlightened. Now everybody's enlightened, but you are the star of the show, family. You are the star of the show. Accept your crown. And that's going to come with a smile and a frown. You know that. Especially if you God's chosen. You know that. It's going to come with a smile and a frown. But the frowns don't last always. Okay? Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Okay? We got intervention. What did I just say? Come on, man. I need to show y'all these cards, but I wanted to hop up on here. What did I just say? A card came out. It says intervention. You know what this person is in? They're in a tunnel. You know the tunnel is black. You know there ain't no light in there. There ain't nothing but rats, skunks, what they call them, raccoons. You know what I'm saying? You know that ain't nothing but bats up in there. You know it ain't nothing but bats up in there. But somebody done cracked open a light for you, family. Somebody done shined a light on you, family. And you like, hold on, my forehead blaming. Should I look up? You being forced to look up. Because everywhere else you look ain't nothing but negativity. It's nothing but negativity. And you can feel it. You know it. That's probably why you've been just sitting down in the Bible. You feel me? You could be a content creator. You could be a content creator. You could be, whoever you are. You God's chosen, whatever you doing. But I feel like you took a step back for a minute. You took a step back because the devil is busy. The devil is busy and these people is allowing him to use their flesh. You know what I'm saying? The devil is busy and these people are allowing him to use their flesh. Even though that they know there ain't nothing good coming out of it. Ain't nothing good coming out of it, but that ain't your issue. That ain't your issue. Your light, it doesn't turn off. It doesn't turn off. Okay? So, with that being said, yeah, man, come on, man. Come on, man. I got the lockbox out here. Somebody could be in prison or in jail or locked up or somebody feeling locked. They felt trapped. That's what I'm saying. You could have felt like you needed help. You could have just, like I said, you could have been in your Bible, then pulled back from life. Then pull back from whatever you got going on and get up in your Bible and ask God for help. Ask God for understanding. Ask God for wisdom and discernment. And it's like, dang, but every time I come up out my hole, right? Every time I come up out my hole, it's like I'm met with negativity. But they persecuted Jesus Christ. They persecuted your brethren. So what you think they gonna do to you? What you think they gonna do to you? Yeah, ain't no love out there because guess what? The chosen ones get sacrificed. You know why they get sacrificed? Because they would rather sacrifice one than a whole group. You see what I'm saying? So if everybody in the group doing the same shit and then you the one over here that ain't doing it, you feel me? You the one over here that ain't doing it, then you the one that's going to be called out. You the one that's going to be made to look bad. You the one that's going to be pointed at. But guess what? You are the one that's giving them. And they'll later on down the line realize it. But you the one showing the path to righteousness. You the one showing the path to holiness. You the one showing the path to something better, something greater. You the one that's showing these people what insecurity look like. You the one that's showing these people what drama really looks like. Because the more that they antagonize you, the lesser they feel when you fail to react. That's the truth, family. They may not show it. They ain't showing it right now. No. So that's why you got a lot of people that is jumping on the bandwagon with the rest of the people because they have to sacrifice something. And if they all doing the same stuff, they're not sacrificing them because they haven't figured out themselves yet. And they are relying on the group to know the truth. Okay? So these could be people that actually, they be making up lies and stuff. They be making up stuff to say about you. Like, oh, we ain't gonna fight nothing. All right, bet. All right, I'm about to pull something out my bosom. Family. Oh my God. And that's the sad part, bruh. These is people you really held hands with coming up. You held hands with these people coming up, bruh. These could have been people that raised you, your brother, your sister. The person that you thought you had when your parents weren't there because your parents abandoned you. Your parents neglected you. So all you had was maybe an older sibling or an older cousin, somebody that you felt was grabbing you by the hand and trying to take you under their wing. This somebody you thought was taking you under their wing. Y'all grew up together. You ain't even know. They the main shadow behind you. They the main darkness beside you. You ain't even know. It could also be an inner circle. It ain't gotta be family. It could be somebody that's like, family like. You know what I'm saying? A friend of the family. Somebody you got children with. Anything, anybody. Anything, anybody. I'm talking to a masculine right now. A male figure. A male figure. You could be a father. This could be your children. You ain't even know. You swinging them around. You taking them to go get a Happy Meal. You doing whatever you doing for them. You don't even know that they feeding the devil behind your back. You don't even know. You think that you can have an open conversation with your child and they taking it to your toxic baby mama or your toxic baby daddy and they telling them everything. And now this person is coming at you with all types of drama, with all types of karma. And you like, how do you confirmation? Wow. That's confirmation for somebody. It's your own child. And I ain't here to ruin no relationships. But at the end of the day, we gotta become aware. We gotta become aware and really start to walk in God's way. In God's way, we got to follow the commandments and keep his laws because that's what's going to keep us out of trouble. We got to accept accountability that we had babies with karmics thinking that they was going to love us. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that the kid going to love and respect us. How? When there wasn't even no love and respect in your relationship when you had them. You feel me? So stop letting your kids play on your heart. Stop letting your kids play on your head. Because if there wasn't no love in a relationship when you had the child, what makes you think that the child is going to love you? And granted, some do. Some do. Not all. But that's up for you to discern. God giving you discernment. Probably through this message right here. It ain't my wheel to turn, you feel me? I'm handling mine. And I'm doing it by my lonesome. I don't get no child support. I don't get no help from family, from friends, from no foes, nobody. I do it by my lonesome. You feel me? And unfortunately, that's what you had to learn because you was out here transgressing by your lonesome. Even if you ain't know that that's what you was doing. But you're awakened to the fact that, wow, yeah, I had to be doing something wrong because I'm not comfortable here. I'm not content here. I still find myself in sorrow, or I still find myself sad or lonely or unhappy, even though I got my kids around me, even though I got their mom around me, even though I got their dad around me, whoever it is, my mom, my dad. I'm still finding a lonely place. Why? Why you feel like you can't find joy? Joy. Where joy, man? Hey, go get Joy. Your name probably Joy, or you know somebody named Joy. Go get Joy, man. It's time to bring joy back. You probably miss somebody named Joy right now. You know that Joy your soulmate. You know Joy your soulmate. But because you keep listening to your child, and your child, you talking to your child, and your child telling your baby mama, and now you can't get away from the conflict. You can't even break away from the conflict so that you can go and reconcile with Joy. Even though you know that joy is your joy. Make it make sense. Stop putting yourself on the back burner to help or to serve somebody else. Listen, God got prophets out here. He don't even trust them. God don't trust me. God don't trust me. But he put in me to do the right thing. So you got to wake up, bro. You got to wake up, sis. If you ain't happy there, stop playing. Stop laying with that stranger, bruh. That's a strange wife you creeping on. That's somebody else's wife. That's nasty. Don't nobody want that. You think your divine feminine gonna want that? That's nasty, bro. God trying to wake y'all up around here. He trying to wake y'all up. But let's see, what's the message? What's the message? I was blind, but now I can see. Look, rage. Always some rage. Piping hot tea. Up and down roller coaster. Pregnancy, money, heartstrings. That's all it's about. Somebody got receipts that somebody been begging. Somebody got receipts that they been begging. What you been begging for? What you been begging for? You been begging for a stranger? You been begging for a kiss? What is you begging for? What they say? Or not they. Christ said, beware. Beware of the sweetness of the mouth and the wink of the eyelids. Be aware of the sweetness of the mouth and the blinking of the eyelids. Welcome in, YouTube. Welcome on up in here. Somebody gambling. They gambling. They taking a risk on their emotions. Or they want to take a risk and express their emotions. But whoever they expressing them to keeps discouraging them. Or even if they are not discouraging them, they taking that information back to the person that they know that can discourage them. Okay, so whatever you trying to do, whatever you want to do, whatever you see yourself doing, just do it. Just do it. You ain't got to keep thinking about it. You ain't got to go get no confirmation. You don't need nobody telling you nothing. You strong enough. You mighty enough. You know what I'm saying? You a hunter. That's who you was born to be, especially if I'm talking to a masculine energy. Yeah, this is your spiritual path. You going through an awakening. This is meant to be on you. New levels come new devils. They can't go. They can't go. The sooner you realize that, or at least realize who you are, the better you'll be. The better you'll be. You got to take the steps. There's silence in silence. This your awakening. Your awakening is telling you that it's time to move in silence. Because these people are trapping you. They're trapping you by having kids by you, by giving you money or taking money from you, by playing on your insecurities and your flaws, your person's insecurities and their flaws. This is how they're binding you down. This is how they're keeping you at ground level when you know that you are supposed to be at the top. Or if not at the top already, at least 75% there. You know? But I feel like this is somebody that strongly cares about the opinion of others. This is somebody that is a true or was a true people pleaser. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It breaks your heart to see people not like you. It breaks your heart to hear the things that people say about you, or to hear if somebody say anything bad about you. Because you literally probably don't do anything but literally try to make people happy, like please people. You probably don't do nothing but try to be a good person, or a good person, a character, and they even make up lies on you. They even make up lies. They ain't got nothing to say bad about you, so they make up something, and then that hurts you even more. But it's like, why would you let a lie hurt you? How can a lie hurt you? That's because you ain't dived within yet. You ain't really took the time to really, really sit with self. You still worried about other people. And as an empath, as you know, God's people, that's just who you are. But you never knew that when God said love thy neighbor, he meant somebody just like you. He meant somebody just like you, not everybody. Not everybody. He meant somebody just like you that then fell amongst thieves. You feel me? And then been brought down to their lowest. And it's so funny because now every time I say lowest, the word like I was at my lowest, or my lowest, whatever, I be thinking about how that's my mom's name, Lois. And when my mom passed, I went to my lowest. You hear what I'm saying? But I ain't never get that low. I'm a child of God, so I don't do the most. But there is things that I've done, like drinking. You're not supposed to be a drunk. You're not supposed to be a drunk when you drink. That's nasty. When you really sit back and think about it, you be like, I mean, after you grow up, you got to grow up first. Only the ones that's grown going to get this message. But when you think about it, like, man, what? That's really nasty. For one, the alcohol is nasty. You don't even like the way it tastes, but you do it because the people around you do it. So you just want to fit in. That's all. But why you want to fit in when you was made to stand out? That'd be the question. But it's a question I had to ask myself. It's a question I had to ask myself. And then, like, you could be a person that, like, literally, you've been bullied, you've been pointed at, persecuted, stepped on, spit on by lovers, family, friends, everybody. And you like, why is this still going on? It could be something that you could realize that even as a child, like 5 years old, however far back you can remember, you remember groups coming up against you as a little kid. Groups of people jumping you. Still ain't getting it. Still ain't satisfied. They didn't jump you. You 7 years old. They didn't jump you. They still ain't satisfied. They still got to come back towards you with some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You done fought people twice your size. Whoever I'm talking to. Like, you a fighter for real. But you tired, though, because you know that you don't do nothing to provoke. You just tell the truth and be you. You know what I'm saying? And you call out what's hidden. Just like we in the dark right now. And I'm calling out what's hidden. You know? So you probably asking yourself like, man, when am I going to get justice, man? When is my justice going to come in? But they like, hold on. God like, hold on. The fact that you asking about your justice is what is delaying you from your justice. I'm going to say that again, then I'm going to tell you what it means. The fact that you asking about your justice is what's delaying you from your justice. Now, what I mean by that is Once you get to a point where you understand your calling, you won't ask no more. And when you stop asking, you have a fully accepted God into your life. So there ain't nothing else to ask for. There ain't nothing else to ask for after that. You're on a spiritual path, and it's meant to be silent. You meant to be sitting down at this moment, collecting all the receipts on all this jealousy, all this intimidation, all this fakeness that's going on. You meant to be still. What they say, peace, be still. Peace, be still. I don't know, but you meant to be still. Let's see what else. Because you getting proof about your past. Things is starting to come to you. Or somebody getting proof about your past. Yeah, I got the pause timing factor with the popcorn out here. Just wait. Just wait. Somebody praying like they praying on your money to, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's horrible, bro. It's horrible, sis. You don't even know. You don't even know how many people praying on your downfall, family. They praying that you go to jail. They praying that you lose money. They praying that you get judged. They praying that you get hammered. Like, you don't even know how many people is really, really, really praying. But what they don't know is that God hate wickedness. God hate wickedness. And he hate rituals. So all them incense they burning, all them new moon rituals they doing, ain't making no progress. Ain't making no progress. Exactly what they want for you. No progress. It's sad. It's sad, family. Just notice. Just take a second to realize how when you separate, you elevate. They come back around, you de-escalate. What's up with that? You ain't noticed that yet? You separate, you elevate. They come back around, you de-escalate. You don't see that? Tell me you ain't witnessing this. I know you see this. But we gonna keep it between us. Yeah. They hoping you run into problems. Praying that I ain't never seen somebody praying on somebody's downfall so bad, making up beef in their head, like just so that they can try to call you out, embarrass you, or try to intimidate you when you don't fear nothing but God. You don't fear nothing but God. Soulmate out here. Friendship. Yeah, today. Unexplainable pull. But a extreme harsh cutoff. Wow. It's drastic. It's so extreme. Like, you may have thought you had friends or someone or some people or somebody was a friend. Yeah, see my daughter upstairs and she was like, man, stop before I take it. So that's what I'm saying. You probably thought somebody was your friend or somebody close to you, but you don't even understand that it's like some type of power struggle. This is somebody that you literally gonna have to cut off because there's some type of power struggle, or they gonna cut you off, or divine gonna intervene because they don't want you to get too far ahead. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of yourself, ahead of them. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You go a little inch, they snatch you right back. Like, don't go that far. Cause that's like, it kind of remind me of when I was watching a show and what's his name, Stevie told Husseline that he gonna send her back to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? She said, you ain't gonna send me back to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody, they like, don't get too big for yourself, because remember, I'm the reason you this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. That's what you dealing with. You think it's a friend, but you about to fool around and find out, because you're gonna see that once you about to take another step, once another step come towards you, it's gonna be an extreme cutoff. An extreme cutoff. Drastic. It's gonna be hard to miss. You ain't gonna be able to miss it. You're not gonna be able to miss it. Just wait. Oh my gosh. I said just wait. Wow. And then guess what came out? Again, the pause, timing factor. I don't mean to laugh, but come back to this live. It's going to be on here. Leave it in the comments. I'm your family. You can trust me. Hey, you can trust me because I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Whether I'm wrong or right, I'm going to say what's true to me, and then you can tell me if it's wrong or right. If you ain't scared. If you ain't intimidated. If you ain't hiding or running from your real self. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we got a lot of people that run from their real self, and they get mad at you because you calling out something about your life, but it applies to them, and they think you talking to them. That's funny, huh? Nah, that's just the way God works. That's just the way God works. Some people think that you literally be trying to be mean, or that's what they want to make it seem like, because that's who they are. So it's hard to not feel that you're that way too, especially if you're saying something to trigger them. But it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 007. 007. It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. They can't resist you because you bring the light into their darkness. Just remember that. In the present moment, just sit back and wait. Somebody's soulmate is done. They didn't learn their lesson. And they tired of the broken record. They tired of the broken piano. They tired of playing the same key that they know is broken. The same broken cycle, the same damage that they've been going through. Here they go, going through it with the next person. Realization. Didn't I just say? They see, and they raging. They're raging. You didn't lit the match. You didn't lit the match, boy. Now they want to come burn you down. And you like, hey, I'm just being me. I'm speaking on my life. I ain't know that had anything to do with you. Here they come, ready to set your whole crib on fire. Wow. Here they come, ready to stop your whole show. Denial. Embarrassed. What did I just say? Man, stop playing. Stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me. Didn't I say I didn't need these cards? Didn't I say that this is not intuition? This is a gift? Man, stop playing with me. In denial. Man, listen. Rose-colored glasses. Somebody might not want you to see that they are so embarrassed. They are so threatened. They look like such a clown. They look like such a clown. And the way that you probably know is because this person is very goofy. They might do a lot of goofy things around you. Either around you, they do a lot of goofy things, or you notice like clumsiness or something. But with these glasses here, it's like they trying to hide from you, but they kind of feel embarrassed because they know that you know. That's wow. What's the denial? You could have aviators, or this person could have some aviators. Yeah, the internet came out in reverse. And entrapment came out. So it's something about like denying. It's something about denying excuse me, confirmation. With the internet being in the reverse, and somebody's not facing the truth, or they're in denial because they haven't seen it on the internet. But somebody could be either pregnant, or they could be in some type of trap. They could have got trapped in some type of money situation, or somebody playing on their heart. Or they could be in like like a karmic situation, like with a baby mother, with somebody that they feel trapped with. And because you don't see it online, you might not be believing that that's what's going on, even though your intuition could be telling you that that's what's going on. Like certain things is reflecting back to you. God is reflecting certain things back to you. But because you haven't seen it, you ain't accepting it, or you ain't believing it, or oh, but here it is. In a couple more days, weeks, or months, you're gonna find out the truth. You're going to find out the truth that somebody is so toxic. Somebody is so unhealthy. Somebody is forbidden fruit. Like, just as plain as day. Like, they are literally not who you thought they were. And they got a lot of legal stuff going on, too. Could be a divorce. Could be in court about child support. Could be in court about what they do to get money. It could be anything. But they got some type of court situation going on. And, yeah. Yeah. And they could be about to do some time with the way that this road look like. It's like, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of like a I just thought about, there was a movie, you know, on certain movies, they be having the prisoners on the bus and you see them riding. That's what just popped up in my head, but you're going to find out in a couple of days, and it's best that you move on and clear your space, man. It's best that you remove this negativity from around you, whether that's the thought of somebody, whether that's the checking up on somebody or trying to check up on somebody or whatever the case may be. Like, you got to steer clear. It's time to steer clear. For real. Yeah, throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash. Yeah, because this person, they got so many secrets, bruh. They got so many secrets that you don't know about that they've been out here doing. As a single person, man, you'll be, buddy, you been getting telepathic. You've been getting signs, though. You've been getting signs, maybe dreams, visions, whatever. Something has been alerting you. But, oh my God, what did I already said it? I literally just said that your intuition or something, God is alerting you about this, but because you haven't seen it on the internet, you finding it hard to believe. But God already said that when these little, man, yeah, signs. Signs about the path. You're getting signs, dreams, songs, telepathically. Even if you ain't sleep, you could daydream or something just pop up in your head out of nowhere. Or something just pop up in your mind. Or when you blink, you actually keep your eyes closed for a second or two and you envision something. You know, that's God talking to you. That's God talking to you, answering your prayers about this single person. This person is single. Or are you hoping that they single? Or are they hoping that you single? What is it about this single person? They forbidden. It's a tragedy with this single person. Oh my gosh. They are forbidden fruit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, extreme drastic cutoff. Unexplainable. Unexplainable. So you literally thought that y'all were going to come back together. You wanted y'all to come back together. Extreme. This person could have did something drastic. Y'all could have been meant to come back together. But they did something extreme that, like, they took it all the way there because there was maybe a slight misunderstanding, but instead of them taking it as a misunderstanding, they took it as a betrayal. And they wanted to betray you in return. So they could have did the ultimate betrayal. I mean, the ultimate, something you don't even know yet. Like I said, because it ain't came out on the internet, but it will. It will in the next days, weeks, months. It's going to come out, family, and you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to find your inner strength to accept whatever this may be, because like I said, you already been getting notion about it. Hi, welcome in. Hit that like button for me, family. Find you a spot here. Okay? But your intuition already been telling you, so you already know that it's been going on or lingering in the background. But when you see it, like, you still gonna kind of be like, what? Why? How? When? Like, you might have all the questions. All the questions. But God is like, man, put in the work on you now. Put in the work on you internally right now, so that you can be strong when you get this information. Because it's not some information that you're going to be able to take lightly. It's going to be heartbreaking. Forget heartbreaking. It's going to be gut-wrenching. It's going to be gut-wrenching. It might even send you into a dark place. But I'm here to be your strength. I'm here to be your strength. God is here to be your strength. Let God be your strength in your darkness, in your weakness. Because he said, God favored me. Okay? Yeah, somebody got proof. They about to come out with some proof, man. Look, awareness, finding out a karmic. Trash. They was talking trash about you to a karmic. And you thought that this was your forever person. You literally love this person with everything in your bone marrow. And because they were too jealous-hearted, they betrayed you. Not even knowing that the person that they betrayed you with is and will forever betray them. Because you are God's people. You are God's child. So if they can do that to you, knowing good, well, they probably didn't know, but they gonna realize once everything play out that you was the only God chosen person in their life. Everybody could probably play like they God's chosen, because a lot of people, even look at the pastors, look at the preachers. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a couple of them say that if you ain't got no money, if you poor, then you is not a chosen one. You is not God's people. If you poor, you is not God's people. Who said that? When did God ever say that? When he said, love thy neighbor, and thy neighbor is somebody that is poor. Thy neighbor is somebody that has fell amongst thieves and been knocked down to nothing. That's who thy neighbor is. So when did he say that? They worshiping the wrong God. They idolizing the wrong things. So they about to realize you were a true fact, no fiction. You was the purest person of white that they'd ever get connected to. It ain't even about you, family, believe. It ain't even about you, family, believe it or not. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to say that to you. I'm sorry to be the one to say that to you. But it ain't. Because when you came into this world, you had nothing. And when you leave this world, you still ain't gonna have nothing. No matter what you think you got or what they think they got. Yeah, there's a secret. I'm telling you, there's a secret affair. There's a secret affair that somebody is praying do not come out on social media. But because you are the chosen one, and if they did anything to you but be true, then it will come out. You can mark my word. You can mark my word. You can mark my word. If they did anything to you, you can mark my word. This is this is somebody that's very immature, or they could have been very immature, or they ain't the sharpest crayon in the box. They were not the sharpest crayon in the box, man. Coming up against you, man, when you ain't do nothing but be nice, sweet, soft, young. And they didn't even know that you probably wasn't even like that with everybody. You was specifically there. God did this. God, man, listen, everything play out the way it's supposed to. You the one that's supposed to stand on who you are. You the one that's supposed to be able to say when enough is enough. But everything play out the way that it's supposed to. God knew you before he had you. He knew you before he had you. So, somebody, I'm telling you, crushed. And I'm looking at soulmate. Sad, broken, crushed. Because they can't come bite. They can't come bite. After what they did to you. They'll be a fool. Man, listen. Man, didn't I say they can't come back? This is sad. This is sad. It is final. Irreconcilable differences. This person did the ultimate betrayal. And now it's irreconcilable with this divine masculine. And I'm going to be clear. And I read energy and tarot, not genders. So you could be a female, but in a masculine side of your relationship, whatever the case may be. Whoever the male part is, they did the ultimate betrayal. And it's irreconcilable. Because once you find out, once this little secret get out, and it's going to come out. They don't have to keep praying that it doesn't come out, because it's going, it's going to come out. And once it come out, you're going to see exactly what God has been telling you and spirit been putting in you this whole time. You're going to be like, damn, that's what they was talking about. And you might cry and you might be sad for a few days. Because again, this was or could have been a lifelong partner for you. Y'all could have been happy together. Y'all could have been happy together. Now, if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you up to, and if God put it on your heart to reach out to this person like, hey, is there anything I need to know? Or if you're on the other side of the fence where you actually did it, you the one that caused the ultimate betrayal towards this person, and you should probably reach out to them and let them know. Because whatever you praying don't come out is going to come out. Trust me. It's going to come out. Because whatever is done in the dark will always come to the light. And God see everything. So why would you even try to hide anything? Why would you even try to hide it? Yeah, though. Dang, man. Yeah. Hot pursuit. Chasing after trash. This person was chasing after trash. Wow. And discarded their future. Chasing after trash. And threw out their future. For unhealthy behaviors and unhealthy people. Wow. They about to get hit so hard with so much stuff. Man. I can't even whistle. I can't even whistle, but man. This person about to get hit so hard with so much stuff. They chose death. They chose death over life. Wow. Wow. They said they was in denial. They was in denial about something that they saw clearly. Like they seen it clearly. But they still tricked themselves. And that's easy to do. That's so easy to do, and I'm not the one to judge. It's so easy to do is see something clearly and still deny it. That's called unaware of self. Spiritually broken. Because if you were spiritually healed, you would have heard yourself say, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. What else? But it's done now. It's over. It's over. They keep trying to pull on your energy, but it's gonna be a harsh cutoff. Like it's gonna be a harsh cutoff. Have you ever seen in the movies where somebody they go into a room or something, and then confirmation, excuse me. Y'all know how them super movies and hero movies, and they get into the garage or they get wherever they get, and then all the lights shut off. That's how this person then drag themselves. This is what they done drag themselves into. This is where they done drag themselves into a very dark hole. A very dark hole. But what's crazy is that it's something in particular that's going to happen. And it's going to be just like the movies. Where like they going to feel the light shut off. And they going to know it's over for them. They going to know it's over. As soon as that light shut off. Because you're not dragging this person anymore. You done found God. You done found yourself. So hold on to that. Hold on to that. Don't worry about what, you know what I'm saying? What could have been, what should have been, what would have been. None of that. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about nothing. Nothing, because God see everything and he don't want to judge. So if he said that you cool, you cool. You cool, man. Even though it ain't nothing to be proud about. It ain't nothing to be like, you know, it ain't even something light. It's not something light. Because it's the ultimate betrayal. But I'm even looking at these two cards and the girl is light on these cards. So you could change your hair a lot too. Like your looks could change. Like, because on one card, this girl, even though it looked like the same girl, it looked like her hair is different. So you could change your hair, or you could wear hats, or you could like to wear tops without shoulders. Like, I mean, like shoulderless tops, off the shoulder tops. You could drive a black car. You could feel like something has been pulling you away from this person, but you have still been trying to hold on. Because even though you've been being pulled away from this person has still been trying to hold on to your energy. And it's about to shut off for them. Just like this video. I literally was going to come on video and it just shut off. So just like this video, it's going to shut off for this person. And it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. Yeah, because they running. They're running. They're not facing the truth. They're not thinking rationally. They overthinking in some type of mental box. And it got them lost. That's going to be the cause of their loss. Or that is the cause of their loss. Or they are so worried. Yeah, after they get cut off, it's over. It's over. They've been running, trying to avoid this for the longest. But it done caught up with them. It done caught up with them. It's over. They about to, man, look. And on this card, it looked like fall. And that's why I was about to say fall. That's why I was about to say fall, because they know they about to fall. They know it. Like, they feel it. They feel it. This could be somebody that probably cry every day. They cry, they cry, they cry. They cry. They hold on to your energy and they cry. Because they was moving out of a very, 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 very dark place. Very dark place. Wasn't no happiness there. You was supposed to be their happiness, but they couldn't contain the dark. They couldn't contain the dark and realize that you were the light. You were the light. So instead, they tried to drag you into the darkness. And God said, I bet you don't. I bet you don't. So like I just said, you trying to pull away from them and they still holding on to your energy. But that's over. That's over now, bro. That's over. That's over. I don't know if you've been doing some, spiritual baths, healing on your own, whatever you've been doing. But it's been cutting the cord. So keep doing it. It's been cutting the cord, because if this person did what they did to you, they don't deserve your forgiveness. And you are a forgiving person. That's just who you are. That's just who you are. But you got to remember what I tell you. Because some of them pastors ain't telling you the truth. God said, love thy neighbor. Thy neighbor is the person as yourself. Not the people that do you wrong. Not the people that cast iniquity up on you. Not the people that trespass you with transgressions. And you don't do anything to anyone. But be honest, as the good Lord would have you to be. Don't feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for them, because they don't deserve your sorrow. They did what they did. They know what they did. They're not going to tell you what, and that's what's making it even worse, is that they won't even tell you what they did. They won't even give you a heads up. They hoping that it doesn't come out when they know that it's going to come out. They won't even give you the honor of being the first one to tell you, knowing that you don't know yet. They won't even do you that honor. So why would you do them any honor and feel any type of bad for them? Why would you do them any honor and feel any type of bad for moving on past them? Even though this was somebody that you were supposed to be happy with. Y'all were supposed to be happy, but you were the light to their darkness. But they just couldn't get out the dark. They just couldn't get out the dark to even get a glimpse of the light. Or they got a glimpse, but was too intimidated or too embarrassed. Because they knew that things that they may have already done was going to eventually catch back up. But I would have rather had the things that once they got a glimpse of the light, I would have rather had the things that I already done come back up than me doing more and more and more and then trying to drag you into the dark. You hear that? I don't know if y'all just heard that or not, but it sound like something didn't tumble. It sound like something didn't fell, like crashed down. Like, you know how that little game, what is the name of that game? Is it called charades? Where they pull the block out? Domino? Yeah, something is about to have a domino effect. They ain't felt it the way they gonna feel it. And you already received confirmation through your dreams, through your visions, through God talking to you, whatever it is. You already know, man. You already know. So, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anxiety, scared. This person is so scared. Boy, what's this show, Scary Ass Down? This person is so scared. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. You gotta know why they scared. They threw away unconditional love. Unconditional love is in the reverse. Trash. Oh my God, trash is on the top of the deck, bro. That is heartbreaking. They threw away unconditional love for trash. This ain't no, it's different than the little videos you be seeing when they say when a man lose a good woman, or when a woman lose a good man. But yeah, like I was saying, this ain't the situation where they like, oh, when a woman lose a good man, or when a man lose a good woman. This is somebody that lost the light in their life. This is somebody that lost the light in their life. It's way beyond losing a good woman or a good man. They'll never see light again, bruh. They'll never see light again. They'll never see light again, bruh. This is somebody that is going to be depressed until their day. They're going to be depressed until they day. For money. For money. They threw away unconditional love for money, for material things. And they still ain't got shit. And they still won't get nothing. Wow. This could be your twin flame. This could be somebody's twin flame. They didn't do the work. Y'all, we know that the twin flame connection is about people doing the work, because you ain't make this life. You was born in this life. You didn't make it. You was born in this life. You didn't make it. So as twin flames, y'all are supposed to awaken each other to the drama and the trauma that you're actually living out. You awakened to the drama and the trauma. But that other person, no. They stay right there. And a lot of times, unfortunately, that's what happens in these twin flame situations. That's what happens. It's very rare that both people do the work. And they might have told you this. You could have went to a tarot reader, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning of whatever type of cycle or awakening that you began. And they could have been telling you, maybe not directly, maybe even indirectly in their general readings, that, this could be a toxic twin flame, but not all twin flames come back together. Or not all twin flames do the work. And you sitting up there like, whatever, because you doing the work. So you like, whatever, like, that's my person. I know it. We supposed to come back together and do. But you ain't realized that they had to do the work. And because you was doing the work, minding your own business, this person was jealous. They were jealous of you doing the work and minding your own business, to where they did the ultimate betrayal towards you. They stuck you with the ultimate betrayal, man, when y'all was supposed to come up together. Y'all was supposed to come up together. And they left you hanging for some money. And what did I say? Reconciliation, spiritual union, no progress because of money. Because of money. It wasn't supposed to be about money. You were supposed to find your soul and go help other people. The money was gonna come after you found your soul. That's why this video is black. That's why this video is dark. Because it's a dark night of the soul. You were supposed to find your soul through your twin flame. One of y'all had to go first. Y'all was supposed to go at the same time. Once y'all got a glimpse of the light through each other, you were supposed to go do that work. But instead, you was faking. They was faking like they was doing the work. Only giving you little nibbles and pieces, bits and pieces. What they say, nibbles and bits. They was only giving you nibbles and bits. That's crazy. Pretending like they pretending like they was doing the work. God see everything. God see everything. Time up. Time up. What did I say? The signs. I just saw a card with the infinity sign, and then it got all these paths. This person keep taking all these paths, knowing good and darn well that every path is leading back to you. But they still looking for another path. Out of darkness. Look, they took a risk. They gambled. They gambled and fell too deep. They gambled and fell too deep, man. Wow, yeah. Running. Avoiding the work. Avoiding the work. To the point where they didn't got themselves in a hole. They done dug a major hole for themselves. They could be in the hole right now in jail. In jail, in the hole. In the hole where there's no light, there's no nothing. I don't know, but I'm guessing because of what they say on the TVs and stuff. But in a legal situation that's about to put them, like they I hope y'all can hear me. There's been a few distractions and interventions. I hope y'all can hear me. There's been a I hear the helicopter out there right now. Give me my water out the freezer, please. So, yeah. Somebody being searched for high and low. They searching high and low for somebody. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? Dang, man, this was done. Disgusting. Somebody is talking. They are done. Either they're done, you've been talking to God. I don't know, you've been talking to somebody else. But somebody's done. They didn't learn their lesson. You didn't learn your lesson. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm sorry, did I say that? Because if you've learned your lesson, you getting closer to God. I mean, nobody's perfect. It's going to take time. You know what I'm saying? But you still working on it. You handling them challenges. You speaking up when you feel you need to. You know what I'm saying? You ignoring people when you feel like they ain't coming correct or whatever the case may be. You under a lot of pressure right now. Let's not forget. Let's not, discredit all the things that you got going on, the things that you really taking care of, the beautiful person that you really are on a daily basis, inside and out. Like, you are literally Christ-like. Even if you made some mistakes in the past, you have corrected yourself and you've always been true. I don't feel like you the type of person that has done, like, really got in the mud. I don't feel like you a dark person at all. Like, I literally feel like you're in the light, like you've been in the light. You've always been in the light, and you've always been around people that have tried to dim your light and shut you out and shut you down and shut you up and do shit to discredit you, do stuff to hurt you, do stuff to cause you pain or make up lies about you. Like, you've been through so much. You have. You have. So at this point, you accept it. Or at least you should. At least you should. Yeah, because it's on the table. It's on the table. And the glass is see-through. The glass is see-through. Somebody else ready to talk. Somebody want to interview you. They want to talk to you. They want to interview you. They want to pick your brain. They want to get deep. They want to get deep. They want to know, like, hold on, man. Where did you, like, tell me more. Somebody like, hey, tell me more. They probably want to take you out. Yeah, but trash. You got to leave the trash in the trash, though. You got to leave the trash in the trash. Somebody is damaged. You can't play on that piano. It's broken. It's broken. The keys don't sound the same. The keys don't work the same. The key, throw it out. Throw the key out. Let's see, what else? Yeah. And stop disregarding your intuition, your better judgment. Don't disregard who you know you are. Stop playing the same song or the same sad song. How did she say it? She said, it's just another lonely love song. Or, I don't know. Throw out the sad song. Stop playing the same tune. Yeah, cleanse. It's time to cleanse. Meditate, remove negative energy. Remove negative energy, no matter how it is, where it comes from, who it is, what they saying or what they doing. Even if it ain't projected towards you. If it's negative on a regular basis, yeah, get away from that. Even if it ain't towards you. Even if it ain't, I have to do that. Like, I don't want to be I don't want to pull up my social media and the first thing I see is somebody being negative all the time. Like, whether you talking to me or not, I don't want that. Cleanse your space. That's where it starts. Cleanse your space. Stop trying to people please. Stop trying to be, cordial with people that you know you ain't on the same vibration. You are not on the same vibration. You are high vibing. You are high vibing. Why would you go in the left lane if you know that you going right? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. So I don't care who it is, family, friend, foe. Get them out your circle. Get them from get them from being close to you. You don't want to hear nothing they say if it ain't godly. You don't want to hear nothing they say if it ain't positive. You don't want to hear nothing they say if they not helping you get to the next level of your best self. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Trash it. Like your dreams been telling you. Like your intuition been telling you. Trash it. Stop proposing to these people. Stop drinking they mess. Stop consuming what they are setting up to hurt you with or hurt anybody. You are Christ-like. You don't like to see people hurt. You don't like to see people called out. You don't like to see people damaged. You don't like to see people playing the same sad song. You are not that type of person. So don't be around people like that. Whether they at a distance or not. Whether they at a distance or not. Respect who you are. Respect your truth. Respect the fact that you have a voice and you have a calling on your life. And stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Because you are protected. You are protected. Your calling is protected. That's why you're being called. What is the trash? Desire, yeah. Some type of lustful energy. Throw out that lustful energy. Throw out the desire for passion. Throw out the desire for passion. And desire a man of God. Yeah, triggered. Because somebody is triggering you with this passion. Yeah, it's lit for the divine feminine. Somebody is very passionate about you. They're sending you that passionate energy, but it's coming from a broken place. It's coming from a broken place. Yeah. They keep going down memory lane. Back down memory lane. Back down memory lane. I don't know who this is going down memory lane. Somebody that you done put on the bench for a minute. They been sitting on the bench for a minute. You been quiet. You ain't said nothing. Back down memory lane. We got commitment here, long-term relationship. But the commitment, somebody could want to offer you like a commitment, a long-term relationship. They may want to get married. They want to commit. They may want to propose. They may want to, take you out, invite you out. What is this commitment in this long on the table? Yeah, realization. Yeah, they didn't have a realization. A realization. They didn't have a realization about you or about something. Maybe even looking at the cup as half full. It's heavy with the wine though, or like just a very beautiful setting, like an ambiance, like a very beautiful setting is what somebody may be wanting. Maybe where somebody may want to take you. But they don't have the finances for it. But their finances is tied up in court situations and legal situations. Or they could feel like you're going to judge them because of their finances being tied up. Or because this could be somebody in jail, or somebody in jail that's thinking about, when they get out, they want to propose to you, or when they get out, they want to take you on a date or something like that. But they dealing with some type of issue right now, some type of financial issue or some type of legal issue. Or they afraid of being judged. Or they could feel like coming towards you would put them at risk of being judged or being tied up in some type of legal situation. So let's just say that this person got a jealous person around them, whether it's a friend, somebody connected to them, or whatever the case may be. They could feel like this person may try to retaliate or get revenge by getting them caught up in some type of legal situation if they came towards you. So that could be why they ain't came towards you. Yeah, pressure cooker. Yeah. What did I just say? They could feel like somebody is going to try to do something to get them in trouble. Yeah, because they feel like the person is going to rage, like the person is going to explode. Like if the person find out that they coming towards you, or that and it's sad because it's like, how do the person even know you? Like, this is so corny because I feel like people is just so dark, and I was there before, so I ain't judging nobody, but you really got to watch what you say. You really got to watch what you be putting out there, because at the end of the day, people will take a grain of salt and turn it into 10 grains. You don't even know, and you be like, where did you get that 10 grains from? Like, I only gave you one. I know for certain I only gave you one, but you ain't even know that they was going to make up extra in order to throw it back onto your wound. You ain't know that they was going to create extra, they own salt, and mix it with that 1 grain you gave them just to throw back on your wound. So you got to be very, very vigilant, man. Very vigilant. And that was a tough lesson I had to learn. That was a tough lesson I just realized. So it could have even been significant to this reading. Because I was like, damn, I got to watch what I say, because people listen. They can't wait to throw something back up in your face. They can't wait. Especially if you a chosen one. Especially if you speak from truth. Especially if you speak from honesty and you ain't scared to touch on no subject. No subject. Especially if you that type of person. Because when you that type of person, you best believe 98% of the people is looking for something to throw up in your face because they feel like that's what you're doing to them. When it's not. It's not. You don't know what these people dealing with for real, for real. And I feel like even if you did know, you'll be the one to comfort them. You'll be the one to let them know, like, don't worry about that. It's cool. But the only way that you can do that is by going through it yourself. Like I said earlier in the reading, way earlier in the reading, you probably, from when you can remember, you've always had people coming up against you trying to throw your shade, throw your flaws, and embarrass you and humiliate you, or talk about whatever you talked about, a sensitive topic or whatever. You've always had people doing that to you. So that's why now you got to be vigilant with the way you speak. You got to be vigilant with the information that you share, because they're holding that. They're holding that. You sharing it without a purpose, but they're holding it with a purpose. And it's also a situation where some people is obsessed with you. Obsessed with trying to get you in trouble. They could be trying to block you from this love offer. They could be trying to block you from this opportunity of you and this person coming together. So they trying to do everything to make you seem like you're the worst person. But you know that's not true. You know they making up stuff. You already know. And as I'm looking at this card too, I feel like somebody else is getting tired of lust. They're getting tired of just having passion and sexual chemistry with people. They're starting to want something more. And they thinking about the times y'all had together. And they thinking about what it would be like if they really gave you an offer. Yeah, dirty little secret down low, yeah. Trash. They tired of dirty little secrets. They tired of being on the low. They tired of this lustful ring. You could almost say they wore out for real. Yeah, embarrassed, threatened. They're embarrassed, man. They looking back at what they didn't accumulated, all the responsibilities for nothing. All the people, all the drama, all the gossip, all the pain, all the confusion, all the blockages, all the arguing. There's somebody reflecting on that. And they like, man, what it would have been like if they would have just gave you an offer. Wow, feeling embarrassed. Feeling like they want to hide, man. This could be somebody that just they probably want to delete their social media page because the internet is going rampant right now. I'm telling you, the internet is going rampant right now, family. So I don't know if you involved like on the internet, or people is trying to like come at you on the internet, because people do that. And they do that to make you vanish. They do that to make you hurt yourself. They do that to make you feel dismissed, hurt, or break your relationships or whatever. That's why they do it. They do it for that purpose. And somebody is feeling like, man, they almost letting it work. They almost about to give in and delete their social media page. They almost about to give in and run and hide and cry and give up on life, give up on love. They almost about to do that. But I'm here to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Stand right there. Face it. Face it. I don't give a damn if it's 100 people. I don't give a damn if it's scroll after scroll. Get to know who you is. And none of that'll bother you. It won't bother you once you've accepted the God in you. Remember that, man. What else we got here? Because they clowns, man. These people are clowns. And they gonna realize that you ain't running and hiding from nothing. You don't fear nothing but God, no matter what. No matter what. And if they got hold of you, it's only because God let them. Whether that's through what they saying, through what they doing, through whatever. If they got hold of you, then it's something that God wants you to pay attention to, but not give in to. Don't let that go over your head, family. Only you know what that means for you. But get off this hamster wheel, because it ain't making no progress. Faith without action is dead. Somebody got a dirty little secret on you that they ready to throw out there for some money to make themselves feel better, then let them have at it. That don't mean just because, you know what I'm saying, they throwing shit out there, it don't mean that it applies to you. It doesn't mean that it sticks to you. It don't. Only you got to accept it. That's when it means that it sticks to you, when you accept it. But if you ain't accepting it, then what can they do? Fight you then? Hurt you physically? Yeah, okay. They might be able to do that. And if they do that, then God gave them that ability to do that. It ain't because you did anything wrong. It ain't because they did anything right. It was just meant to happen. It was just meant to happen, whether it was for your good or their bad. Everything is a lesson. Everything got a consequence. Everything gonna come right back around. It's gonna come right back around. I'm talking about, I was living in Mississippi from the ages of 1 to 10. I moved out of state and I'm well over that age now. And them people from Mississippi, they coming right back around. You feel me? It's gonna come back around, so don't run from nothing. Because just because they said it don't make it so. Just because they did it don't make it do. So, whatever. Yeah, karmic, bro. Come on, bruh. This spiel wasn't for nothing. I'm telling you. This is not intuition. This is gift. This is God's chosen. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. The karmic, somebody's karmic baby mama or baby father, whatever the case may be, you could have a karmic in your life. And they trying to, they paying people to hurt you. They paying people to throw they at you. They paying people to, you know what I'm saying, do anything to you. They paying people to do anything to you. They can't find nothing. They gonna make up something. That don't make it so. That don't mean they winning nothing. That don't mean they got the upper hand. That don't mean they control anything. 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 So you just got to get plugged in to who you are. And once you secure that box, anything that move around it, you will know what to do with it. Whether that's accept it or walk away from it. But yeah, it's like constantly. It's almost like somebody think about you constantly, or you think about somebody constantly. But there's so much trash, like so much dirt, so much that's unspoken. And you don't even know if you should say it or not, or you don't even know if you should tell them or not, or you don't even know what to do. But you could also be somebody that always thinks about money. It's like money, money, money. Like if I could just get enough money, if I could just get more money, or if I like money is the root of all evil. Hold on, I just heard money is the root of all evil. If you keep running from it, or hold on, money is the root of all evil. It's gonna come to me in a second. Okay, so money is the root to all evil. If you let it, it'll make you lose your equal. Money is the root to all evil. If you let it, it'll make you lose your equal. So I'm saying, like, somebody that genuinely, unconditionally love you. You feel me? You don't want to lose that to no money. You do not want to lose your equal to no money. And I'm not saying like somebody that is a romantic equal. I'm saying somebody that genuinely love you. What else we got? Cleanse your space. Somebody is pissed. They ready to explode about this love, man. I'm telling you, cleanse your space. Rage is not love. Y'all got it confused, man. Rage is not love, man. I'm telling you, I got the proof. Somebody got some proof about some type of writing. They got some secrets on their family, man. Somebody got some secrets on their family, or somebody that they got a family with, or this person keep raging. This person keep raging. That ain't love, man. That's trauma. That ain't love. That's trauma. Okay, what's the message? Somebody's scared. They scared to send a message. This twin flame. Stop being scared. Somebody's twin flame scared to send a message. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because I'm pretty sure that there ain't nothing you can say to this person that they ain't already been through. I'm just keeping it a buck. Somebody's so scared. They ready to move out the city, man. They ready to move to somewhere else. Or somebody's so scared they need a place to stay. They scared to message you. to ask you if they can move in with you. Wow. Yeah, tragedy. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, this person could have literally lost their place and need a place to stay. They've been watching you online or looking at their phone, wondering if they should call you and ask you if they can come stay with you. Wow. What's this moving? It's about to pop off though. You probably about to see something. What's this moving situation? Drama queen, yeah. They want to move away from this drama queen. Because they ain't making no progress with this person. They just keep wasting all their money. It's like the same cycle. It's the same cycle. Sad love song. What they scared about? Okay, they scared to come towards you. I'm telling you. Because they know that you're protected. They know you are protected. And they need help. And they scared to come towards you because at the same time, they don't want to bring drama your way. But at the same time, they feel like you protected anyway. So they couldn't even come towards you if they wanted to. Because they feel like your protection is not granted to them. Because they are so sunken in a dark place with this drama queen or king. They feel like your protection does not extend to them. So if they was to come towards you, they would only be bringing you problems, bringing you trauma, bringing you pain. But that's not the truth. Y'all's connection is protected. So if they come towards you, your protection will cover them. It will cover them. It will cover them. But unless they are for real, dead ass serious about change, then no. They can't come towards you. They can't come towards you because this person could be wanting to run away from this drama queen for now. But it'll bring drama back towards you if later on they want to go dip back in. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dipping. That's not protected. That's not covered. That's not okay. God is not about to allow that for you. So this person literally has to pick a side. Either you want the drama or you want the queen. There's no back and forth. There's no in between. There is no I just want to get away for now. No, it's get away for good. Get away from you for good or get away from them for good. Yep, unconditional love in the reverse, man. Writing, diary, keeping notes. Unconditional love is in the reverse. Yeah, the karmic, they know that it's not unconditional love with this drama queen or king. They know it's not unconditional love. They know that they don't unconditionally love this person, and they know that this person does not unconditionally love them. They know that it's something that's keeping them there. Whether it's money, whether it's children, whether it's guilt, whether it's shame, whether it's embarrassment, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, it's something. But it's not love. It's not genuine love. It's not genuine love. And so I'm also getting like something is heavy on my spirit too, and it's telling me to say this, but like this person, so like when y'all intimate or whatever, this person could possibly like say things to kind of make you feel strong. It's a tactic. And that's why I said in the kind of earlier in the reading, I said, don't be swayed by the sweetness of the mouth and the blinking of the eyelids, because somebody could be saying something to make you feel masculine or make you feel strong while you in it or while you getting it. But then as soon as you get out, another argument then came up out of nowhere. And you like, now you confused and scared and completely broken. Because once they see, they cut it off. Got cut off. Because they don't want you to hear this message. But not only that, it's, you got to cut this person off. You got to cut this off. Because you know it's not love. You know that you only feel passionate or connected with this person when drugs or alcohol is involved. It's never nothing genuine. It's never nothing that just naturally flows. It's always forced or like it's a lot of rage behind it. It's a lot of rage behind it. So this person can say sweet stuff to you while y'all are being intimate. But as soon as y'all are not being intimate, or maybe not even as soon, but you notice like when y'all are not being intimate, this person does not have that same, they don't have that same enthusiasm about you. You know what I'm saying? That's the main sign right there. That's the main sign right there, is when it's only good when y'all are intimate. Yeah, but it's a tragedy, man. This is a tragedy. So yeah, and you just so mentally messed up because of all the receipts that somebody may have on you. You don't even want to feel like you thirsty. You don't want to look thirsty to the people around you. Like, because of the receipts or because of something that you may have said or did. And now you afraid to go back towards the person that you do know you genuinely love, because you feel like that person is protected. And ain't no way they're going to take you back after what's been said or what's been done, you know. So you just faking it till you make it. You just faking it till you make it with different people, different soul ties, or maybe not even different soul ties, but a soul tie, a specific soul. You know what I'm saying? A specific person. So, or you just keep going back to the past because you can't see your future, like, and that'd be the worst right there. That'd be horrible. But I ain't here to judge, man. I'm just telling you to cleanse. You don't need to keep yourself in this prison. You don't need to keep yourself in this box, chained up. It's time to cut it out. Cut it off. Thin blue air. You don't even need a reason. It's over. It's done. Matter of fact, I just woke up one day and I said, I'm done playing. I'm done faking. I'm done pretending like I love you when I know I don't. I'm done pretending like you the one for me when I know you ain't. I'm done pretending like I'm happy here when I know I'm mad as fuck. I'm done pretending like, you know what I'm saying, it feel good when I'm doing it to you when I know it don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just stop pretending. Stop pretending. Be done pretending. Be done pretending. Because you in your head about a drama queen that, or king, that loves to see you there. They love to see you in your head, insecure, broken down, not knowing what to do, confused, thinking what you mean, because that's the only comfort you got, because you was abused, you know what I'm saying? And that was the only thing that brought you comfort back in them days. So that's what you're living off of right now. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news and put it out there like that, but that's the truth. That's really the truth. It's really time to move away. It's been time to move away. You've been getting messages to move away. I'm not the first one to say it. And if I am, then just use your discernment. Go back to God with everything. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from me. Take it to your Father. Take it to your Father. Because whoever you doing this with, you know that they putting something in your drink. You know they putting something in your drink. You probably even taking it with them. Just because. Because when you're not on it, when you're not in that mode, you hate being there. You hate being there. Move away. Every time you hear their name, car, whatever, you get triggered. Or every time you hear somebody else's name or their car, hear something about somebody's name or car or house, you get triggered. And I feel like it's because this drama queen or king is keep bringing this person up to you. They keep bringing this person up to you. And you trigger, you in your head. You don't know what to do. You tired of hearing it. Yeah, man, come on, bruh. Trash. 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 You tired of hearing the same tune. This person's so in love with you, but then can't help but to bring up somebody else. How is that love? That's not love, bro. Everybody confused out here. They want to be in love so bad, they pretending to be. That's not love. This could be somebody that you've known since you were a child. This could be somebody you got children with. You're not the sharpest crayon in the box, and neither are they. And I apologize, I don't mean to say it like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's some type of immaturity that's going on here. This situation is very childish. Whatever it is, like, it's very childish and it's very, I'm getting where it's like, you know how somebody, they may have an option to either get a kid some sweets or get them something healthy, like get them an option to do something else to take their mind off of the sweets. So it's like this person is so immature. It's like the sweetness is all they think about. It's all they want. It's like a kid in a candy shop. Whatever this sweetness is, but it's like an overindulgence. And it's being done from a very immature place. Diamond, what's up? What's up? What's going down? Diamond said, hey, gang. Man, it's been a crazy minute. It's been a crazy minute. I know, man. I've been trying to get on here. Just couldn't find no stability. What's been going on with you, Diamond? Diamond said, I know. Man. Diamond, when you say, hey, game, are you, like, what does that mean? Did you come up with game, or did you hear me say that one time? It's been a crazy minute, man. I've been trying to get back on here, but the devil been working. Diamond said, no, it's how are you for how are you abbreviations. Game is for how are you, is for HRU, or is your phone automatically correcting it? Diamond said, I see how HRU. Are you serious? I see game. Like I'm playing a video game. I see that. That's hilarious. Like, how do you see HRU? That's weird. I do remember though, you did I do remember, like, you came in like, hey, how are you? That's what you used, yeah, that's what you used to say. But now I see, hey, game. So yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. I thought you heard me say, hey, gang, and was saying game. So that's why I asked. Diamond said, I was wondering why you said that the last time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm like, what? That was crazy. They said, shush. It's a lot of gossip going around right now about pregnancy, money, and heartstrings. Diamond said, but I be putting HRU. Yeah, that's crazy because I do see HRU, like, now that you're saying it. So, internet can be weird, I guess. Lost, blocked, cut off. Somebody been ghosted. Somebody on the bench. It's been silent. And they obsessed. They obsessed with somebody. So somebody then went silent on somebody. They done ghosted them, cut them off, blocked them. And this person is obsessed. They want to know what's going on. Why is this person being quiet? Why they done ghosted me? Why they done blocked me? For their happiness. That's why they did it. Because they ready to be happy and get on the same page with somebody. And they leaving what no longer serves them behind. That's why they did it. And I'm looking at the spiritual path, which is confirmation. Let's see. Yeah, drama queen, thirsty, causing chaos, obsessed, causing chaos. This drama queen. Diamond said, I like the colors in your hair on your pic. Oh, thank you. I thought I'd do something new. Somebody about to get a message about unconditional love. But they're embarrassed. They could be threatened because this drama queen won't stop calling. So they could be embarrassed, like, of what they have, the responsibilities that they've accumulated. Oh, wow, that came out like crazy. Yeah, pressure cooker, pissed. Somebody is pissed, like they done been blocked. They no longer hearing anything. They done been put on the bench. Somebody done been put on the bench and they are extremely upset. They may even want to talk to you or talk to somebody. Yeah, the divine feminine. What? So no, this person didn't cut them off, and before they cut them off, they said that they was going towards their divine feminine? Or is it this person that's ready to come towards their divine feminine for a conversation? Wow, man. Wow. Yeah, they pissed. They didn't walked away. They tried to beg this person to stay. And they like, nope. Look, pretending. Fake. Wow, they was pretending to be attracted to this person. It didn't all went up in flames. It didn't all went up in flames. Roller coaster, legal situations. They trying to trap them in legal situations. They trying to trap wow, I had got a download that somebody is trying to trap a divine feminine. So you could be going through something, or you could have went through like some type of legal situation maybe. Don't have to be. This don't have to be your scenario, but I'm going to put it out there because I do have legal out here and I do have interview. I feel like whoever this drama queen is, they trying to drag the divine feminine into an issue. They trying to drag the divine feminine into this trouble, into this problem. Because this person didn't cut them off. So women do have intuition because it's like it's a motherly thing. So if they're man, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's a difference between a gift and just having a regular intuition. So women can pick up on, their men drifting away. And this woman could have possibly picked up on this man drifting away a long time ago. And they've been watching to see what has he been drifting off to. And with that, they could have found social media. They could have found where you stay. They could have followed him by places where he may come and try to track you or locate you. They could have followed him, had their people follow him, or it could have been a situation where they got friends and shit, and they like, hey, if you see them anywhere, call me and let me know. So this could have been a friend. It ain't even have to be them following this person. It could have been a friend that's like, hey, I see such and such. He on this street. Why he over here? People got all types of people working for them. You will never know, man. But you will feel it, though. You will never know, but you will feel it, though. So this person has been on a roller coaster with this person. And they finally then broke the silence and told them that they want a divorce. Mm-hmm. They done finally broke the silence. And so, or somebody said that they want a divorce. Somebody done called it out. And when they called it out, this person went silent and they ghosted them. They blocked them. And ever since then, this person been on a roller coaster, wanting to pull somebody into the fire with them. So be vigilant. Be careful. Yeah, this drama queen. I'm telling you. What did I say about a divorce? I didn't even see the card yet. I didn't even see the card. I'm not playing divorce. This man is single now. And he's coming towards his soulmate. He's done pretending and being trapped with pregnancies, money, and heartstrings. So this is somebody that's playing on his heart, trying to make him feel guilty, trying to make him feel subdued to what they're saying, trying to threaten him with court, trying to threaten him with money. He done with that. He done with that. He don't want to hear it no more. Or at least soon. This could be past, present, or future. This could be past, present, or future. But this person, they taking a risk. Yep, they taking a risk because they tired of... They realize that... They realize that it's toxic and it's unhealthy, and that they have to be... Their mind has to be altered in order to deal with this person. They realize that it's only good when they either drunk or they done smoked or they sexually encountering each other. Like, that's the only time it's good. Anytime outside of that, it's like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here? It's a roller coaster. And they done finally let it fall. They done finally let the roller coaster fall. Wow. Or they will. They will. They talking right now. Or probably right now or probably not right now. But they've been talking to a lawyer. Because it's always up and down. It's never a up. It's never steady. It's always something. They could probably try to do something to make this person extremely happy. But it falls. It falls almost immediately. Nothing's good enough. That's what I'm getting from this roller coaster. Nothing's good enough. They're trying to drag somebody into the fire. That's crazy. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to get this final message here. And then I'm going to hop off. Yeah, the soulmate is quiet. They being quiet about their soulmate. So they ain't told this person nothing. Yeah, but it's unexpected. They going to pop up here soon with a message. It's been silent between them and their soulmate. So it's been silent between you and this person. But out the blue, they're going to pop up with a message. Out the blue. To negotiate. And they don't care if they look thirsty. Because they know that you their soulmate. They know you their soulmate. It's an unexplainable pull. And they ain't trying to resist it no more. Because it's not getting them nowhere. Yeah, signs. You're getting the signs. The closer it get, the more you feel like maybe anxious. Or like, you may even feel off balance. Like a lot of anxiety, a rush of anxiety. Archangel Michael is out here, so you're definitely protected. person might even beg you to move with them. This person might beg you to move in with them or move away with them. To get y'all away from the karmic. This person is finally starting to see the difference between karmic love and unconditional love. They are finally starting to see the difference. And it took divine intervention. It was so unexpected. It was out of thin air. Like, really out of thin air. They could have came up with this awakening. They could have went through this awakening, like, overnight. Or just popped up like, man, you know what? I'm really not in love with this person. Like, I'm not. And if they was before, they're not no more. Like, it faded. Like, it faded. They could be bargaining and begging for the house. This person trying to keep the house. Spirit is like, man. God is like, man, you don't need nothing. You don't need anything, man. This person could be on the streets. Because I'm getting, don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. That's what I'm getting. That's why I feel like they may ask to move in with you or ask if y'all can move in together, because they're going to have to leave it behind. They're going to have to leave everything. This person being called to leave everything. They're being called to leave everything. But they got a lot of different options too. Probably not like options that they sleeping with or options or whatever, but they definitely do got a few different routes that they can take. So keep that in mind. If this person is to come towards you, and if you may have any type of, let's say, arrogant or nonchalant type of attitude, this person do have other avenues. So that should open you up to, if this person is somebody that you actually want, being a little more lenient with them. Because they're choosing to trust you. Like I said, they have other options. They have other routes. So even if this person don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, somebody will still take them in. And they're choosing you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I have nothing, but if you give me time, I'll be able to rebuild or build or do what I need to do. But they have other options, so if you turn them down, they can just go to somebody else. So it's not like you're their only option, so don't act like that if they come towards you. And it may be very unexpected that they come towards you. But you're going to know that it's almost like your energy is going to tell you that it was God that sent them towards you anyway. Because it's not that they coming towards you to be a leech. It's not that they coming towards you because they're an opportunist. They coming towards you because they finally then let the karmic go, the karmic love go, for unconditional love. That's why they coming towards you, because they feel unconditional love with you. They feel unconditional love with you. Whew. mouth full. I'm about to get off of here. Yeah, drink and take a risk. What did I, man, come on. What did I just say? Help. What did I just say? Taking a risk, help. This person is going to take a risk and come towards you. Not because you the only option. Not because they ain't got shit. But because they feel God is leading them to you. They feel you are the unconditional love. And they might be a little embarrassed to come towards you this way. To come towards you saying that they need help. But because they feel like you are unconditional love, they're kind of expecting you to treat them as such. Wow. 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 But people is gossiping. They talking about this person. They talking about you. They making up stuff about this person, making up stuff about you. Yeah, a lot of toxicity. Spreading false lies, false prophets. And that got this person mentally drained, to say the least. But they want you, like, I don't know, they praying that you hold them down. And that you don't let the drama cause y'all's difference. Because they've been running from giving this offer for a long time. Been running towards other things to hide. But they can't hide it anymore. They can't hide the fact that they feel called towards you. That's the whole reason they letting everything go. Or whatever this is that they walking away from, that's the whole reason they walking away from it. Because they are having a realization about you. If they weren't having if they wasn't coming to having a come to Jesus moment about you, then they would still be doing the same thing that they've been doing. That's what you gotta think. That's what you gotta think about. So just because this person is down bad, that's what they had to do. They had to leave everything in order to come towards you, because everything that they accumulated was not righteous. God is trying to put you and this person on a divine righteous path. So they had to leave that toxic shit behind. And now they wondering, so since I don't have nothing, are you going to turn me away? Knowing that you feel this unconditional love for me as well? Of course not. Of course not, man. Who gonna turn down some unconditional love? You got to be one. You got to be one goofy person. You got to be goofy to do as such. I ain't saying get played. I ain't saying let a person play on you or play in you. I'm saying to turn your back on somebody that you know you got real love for, I don't see you doing that. I can't see you doing that. No matter what they got or don't got. Because that's who God made you as. God made you. You are wired to be loving, to be forgiving, to be compassionate with people. And you've done that your whole life. So you telling me that after doing that for these nothings your whole life, when there's finally a reason to be who you are, you gonna turn your back on that out of ego? Out of shame for yourself or this person? Nah, I don't think so. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. It's been a roller coaster. What did I just say, man? What did I just say about the type of person that you've been wired to be? And it's been a roller coaster with people. But you've always been able to forgive and let go. No matter how far down you feel somebody done took you. And some people, they did not deserve your forgiveness. And you know it. And that's what makes you like, well, then why would I forgive you? Or why would I let you back in? After all the times I forgave and I gave to people that didn't deserve it. Why you punishing them for what they did? Why can't they get that same level of opportunity? You want to know why? Because you still battling something. You still unhealed. You ain't fully figured out your role as a feminine or masculine. That's why, because you ain't fully accepted who you are and forgave what did never happened in your past. And you're going to miss the opportunity to grow with your person out of ego, out of jealousy. Because it's jealous. It's like, you went and gave them every damn thing, but now you want to come to me with nothing? And that'll be a normal thought for anybody. You are not the only person that think that way. So please don't feel that. And I'm not judging you. But I'm saying that's the ego. That's how the devil works. That's how the devil works. Because you're not looking at the bigger picture. If you chose to look at it in that way. Family. Family has had you on a roller coaster. You don't know what's real, what's fake. And I'm with you. Shit. I'm figuring it out too. But somebody then got enough downloads to where they know that the love for you is real. They afraid because they ain't got nothing to give you at this moment. But they know that the love is real. That's the highest energy of all. I was just saying that earlier. To give up unconditional love, you gotta be a fool. I don't care what it look like. Because that's the problem. People give up unconditional love because it don't look right to the world, not to them. And that's sad. To be of this world and not even of yourself. But I'm about to leave it here. What's this final message? This karmic they planning something too. The karmic in reverse, coming together in reverse. Yeah. The karmic is about to expose somebody's dirty little secret. They might even add to it. They might even expose a lie. Just so that these people don't come together through a fake social media page. And to get somebody, either get their money tied up or get them tied up in some type of court situation or legal situation so that they can't come into this relationship. So just be aware of that, man. Also, all true love, soul connections have challenges that y'all can overcome together. Always remember that, man. Don't be afraid of somebody that you love unconditionally. Because the truth is that if you love them unconditionally, they got to love you unconditionally. And if they finally come back around to show or tell that they love you unconditionally, then believe them. Believe them, because it probably took for you to show them what unconditional love actually was. And sometimes it don't click as quickly as it does with people that is pivot to a lot more stability in life coming up. People that's been scattered, that ain't really been able to focus on nothing, it's going to take them a lot longer to understand what kind of wires are being unraveled around them. But when they do get it, with the loving, kind, beautiful person that you are, you going to shut them out? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But it might took you some time, though. It might have taken them a long ass time, like hella long time, and even probably longer from this video right here. You feel me? And then you wondering months later, like, what the why they still ain't came yet? Because this is crazy. I just realized something. I called out something 6 years ago. Do you think I would have had any damn idea that shit happened or would have happened 6 years later? No. I promise you. I promise to God. And if I ever talk to the person that I called it out, if I can ever get them on my live, I promise you they will tell you, in 2019, I called out something. And it didn't happen until 2025. 6 years later. And not only that, I called out something else. And that one happened a lot sooner. That one happened in a matter of a few months. In a couple months. But I promise to God, whenever it happened, remember this message. Because you might be mad about how long they took. You might be mad about the timing. You might even have another love that you is interested in or dealing with. And if that's the case, then heart's going to be broken. Know that. But make sure that you are still being considerate about this person. Because God's still watching you. He's still watching how you treat people. He's still watching what you doing to people. And people change every day. So just because you in love, or just because you feel like you done found a new love and you done finally got over them and your heart, you could care the fuck less. But that ain't where they at that time and place. So don't let your ego pull you out of character. And I'm going to leave it at that, man. I really hope that this message helps somebody, because I've been on here for a minute. And I hope that y'all come back to see me again, family. But until we meet again, all right? Y'all take care. Bye.